Hey, real quick, guys, merchandise shop is open now, only through November 25th. Get your hats, sweatshirts, t-shirts, all the above. Go get them down below. Link in the description. Cruz Brothers out moving their Massey and 12-row folding Garanhoff. And there's Larry. Yeah. Cleaning up some fence lines. And what a nice guy he is. Anyway, well, guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today, Sunday afternoon. Just got done with lunch with the wife, and now we're going to be going up here. I know we are trying to finish beans today. We are still only down to one combine. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Haven't heard on if we got that combine fixed or not, or at least plans to get it fixed. I know parts were really hard to come by, so we'll more to come on that. But I am going to be raking cornstalk bales for sure, and then I might be, I'm not sure, I might go up and run the grain cart. I don't know, but it looks like the neighbor is actually going to be doing a tile project here. That's gonna be kind of neat. Big old tile wheel, plow wheel thing. That's a piece of equipment you don't see a lot around here at all. Neat.
And not even a day later, we're switched to beans. Beautiful day today. Wind's coming out of the east. Keep my rear up nice and high, and wind's just blowing them in, blowing about 20-25 mile an hour. Gust up to 40 today, they're saying. Hopefully the corn hangs tough, because that's a pretty good wind this time of year for how dry the corn's getting. Beans are doing like 14%, doing like 88's a little high. I think it's doing like 70, 75. So, can't complain there.
Well, let's go take the Maxim 150 loader tractor, stick that thing on the rake, and get raking. Basically, what we're going to be doing is going to be raking and baling corn stalks. That's essentially what we use for bedding. Just like giving, you know, washing your bed sheets at home. Cattle need bed sheets too, and that's corn stalk bales. Got the rake hooked up. We're gonna go pull this thing over next to the shop. We're gonna throw some grease at it, grease the couple zerks it has, and then we'll start raking. Successfully been thrown. Basically all your pivot points need grease. So here, there, missed one, and then all the hubs. Oh, now I gotta remember what I'm doing here. So I want to do just the stuff we combined the other day, so you can kind of see how this is gold still. That's a little bit more pale. We chopped that a week ago or so. So I just want to do where we combined the other day, and I'm just gonna do basically here over to that drainage ditch. So it's only gonna be like 30 acres or so, but only one way to start.
See, once you get into the middle of the field, the beans look pretty tall over there. This is a 2997 Extend Flex number from Beck's. We've been real happy with the Extend Flex beans from Beck's. Had real good luck with them. This field got fungicide. There's a pheasant right there. You'll see a lot of pheasants in this farm. As you can tell, there's a lot of tenure around. But yeah, we got 35 acres here, this field is, and then we got like, about 70-ish up in Bellevue. They're talking rain on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I guess. A lot of chances of rain, so it'll be good to get these beans done, get the headache done, and all we have to worry about is corn then. Able to scoot right along. There's a couple of pheasants. See them over there?
Oh, we're rolling. So this is all for our cattle. So what this is like I said, we combine this field like normal, and this is all plant material, leaves, you know, husk, a little bit of loss we had out the combines. This is all gonna be raked and put into bales, and then over the course of the winter, we'll actually spread this around for the cattle in the barns and stuff like that. And the cattle absolutely love this stuff. It's essentially just, it turns out being a bedding for the cattle. So I'm gonna rake away and Kurt's gonna start baling here soon. Snow geese, what are you doing landing in our fields? Little surface drainage ditch there. Gonna go slow over because it's just a little bit rough. Well, we're just working our way along. It's been about 30 minutes since I first started. About halfway done, I can just kind of cruise along 12 mile an hour, just low RPMs, high gear, because this really doesn't take any power. It's just you need a tractor just to run it for hydraulics. But I've raked up probably, I don't know, 8 windrows, 12 windrows now. Started kind of right over by that pipe and just working my way south. Haven't seen Curtis yet. He should be, the baler was up by the shop kind of getting worked on. So I'm not sure when he'll be starting, but hopefully he'll be starting soon. Because I can rake this stuff about 3 times as fast as he can bale it. So he best get going because we need to get this done before it rains. You never want to get these windrows rained on. That's why we basically want to wait to do these fields until we can combine it, let it sit for a couple days and dry out, and plants completely dry out, then rake it up and bale it. Because having high quality bedding, just like having a high quality bed when you sleep in, cattle love it and cattle need it. So this thing does better the faster you go, what I'm finding. So I'm going 12 mile an hour right now. If I slow down to 8, you can kind of see it's more 2 windrows back there because the speed actually kind of helps sweep the ground better, but it also throws the material into more of a single windrow, which makes it easier for the baler. So one of the few operations where speed's actually, you do a better job. That's usually not the case. You usually sacrifice productivity with job quality. So this one I can go 12 mile an hour and buzz off these 30 acres real quick. Cause I am just about done. I got one more down back and then you can kind of see I'm getting close to some pale yellow and I will be done. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So this is the job we're doing. Got all these kind of loose stalks, cobs, all that fun stuff. It's just kind of running into these teeth. These teeth, as they kind of roll around, they drag on the ground just a little. Kind of helps kind of gather up all the loose stuff. And you know, as like I mentioned before, the speed kind of helps throw it into a windrow. So it's a pretty slick system. It works well. We're just kind of picking up all these and putting them into a windrow like this. That's what it looks like. And the baler will come and drive through. And that's kind of what it looks like. Pretty much bare dirt below it. A couple kernels of corn. Neighbor over there is running his Maximizer combine. Looks like a 9500. 6-row corn head. Knocking out some corn. This patch is done. You can kind of see all the windrows. Not bad. So I am going to do, Kurt's want me to do 6 passes on that field to the north. Might be a little bit greener, but we're going to try her. I don't know, I didn't keep count, but probably 18, 20 windrows, something like that. That's a combine you don't see all the time in this area. A Kloss, especially a newer one with the puke green and red rims. Folding 12-row corn head, probably gearing off. Not bad. I think it farms kind of the farm right by Eberhardt's there. Hey, you don't see too many of those in my area. The neighbor's just hauling. I think he's filling up those bins there. He's got a nice red Kenworth on a straight truck. Pretty neat operation. This is my last pass. Got 6 passes done in this field. So I'm going to load up everything into a pickup and head up to Bellevue because we are on our last 3 fields of beans of the year. Well, minus that one right there. Hopefully gonna get those knocked out today or at least get close. Well, let's unhook it. This Kuhn speed rake is pretty simple, not a lot to it, but it does a nice job. Just gonna grab this block, makes it easier to put the jack. Oof. And I lost my key. I don't know where that went. I think this pin's pretty light. Let's roll. Just put the bucket back on. And we are ready to roll. Let's head up to Bellevue. Look at these nicely painted tanks. Nice job, Mr. Larry. Larry's retired, came up from Texas for the summer and just been doing odds and ends stuff. Like he was trimming those fence lines, Pat's today. He painted these tanks up. They look awesome. So I'm just getting some gas. Gonna go check and make sure the dryer's running good. It sounds like it is. Hi cows. Hi mamas. Yeah, she's still running good. Hiya mamas. Don't see a maximizer on duals very often. It's supposed to have a 6-row head. Heading up north, and Mr. Kyle here always has his old International 615 out. And he harvests quite a bit of corn with it every year. 40 acres or so. Local small town dealer. No combines or anything in the lot. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Well, we're moving, going down below, it looks like. You might be noticed why we have the tractor hooked up to the header wagon. Well, you'll see, because it's kind of an absolute bear to get that thing up the hill. You'll see what I mean when we get. So this field's all done. Took about 4 hours to do. Kind of a hard field to do. That's like 4 or 5 patches you gotta kind of cut out. Not the easiest, but it's not too bad. So now we're moving down below. We got 32 acres down there, and that's probably gonna be all we can get to today. It's about 3 o'clock by the time we get going. And since when do we have a horse? What? Okay, we have a horse apparently. That's a surprise. So we'll head down to the bottom of the hill. Take a look at this. Old corn picker, 2-row, new idea. Nice. Ah, this is always fun. We're destroying some corn right now. Normally we try to pick this field before we do the beans up on top, but with the rain coming in and the forecast that looks like crap, it's just having to destroy some corn. That is not fun at all. There goes our profits. And if I bring the grain cart down into here, it'd be even worse. Sheesh. Basically, we just destroyed 1 row going all the way down, and Nathan was able to kind of sneak it through with nothing here. So that's good. But, ugh, not good. So, like I said, we're using my dad's tractor to pull the head up because we got a big steep hill. Because we basically got both these hilltops here to the south. And it's pretty steep. A pickup probably wouldn't be able to make it. Actually, we know a pickup wouldn't be able to make it. Oh. Well, here's the beans we gotta go to. Well, Nathan's gonna, this is gonna be fun. Basically, we're just gonna have to bring the head right up here and hook up right here. This is fun. Hooking up a head in a dip on a hill. Ay, ay, ay. Taking this fence down. We have cows in here. That's why we have cows in this pasture, and we don't have a full fence here, so that's why we got the electric fence up. Well, this was fun. By fun, I mean not fun at all. There goes Jeff. So he's got a full load of beans. He's gonna take that to town. I'm gonna bring this thing down to Nathan and we're gonna start combining. But I think we gotta run over some corn to get down there, so that's gonna be fun. Let's go. This is always fun coming out of here. Always fun. This tractor with a 31-mile-an-hour top speed is pretty slick. You can get places in a hurry. Gotta love taking up the entire gravel road. This is always fun. Fun, fun, fun. Ay, 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 ay. I don't think we've ever had to do this. Normally we get this corn out before we do the beans, but it is what it is. At least I think luckily I shouldn't need to run over anything that Nathan hasn't already ran over. So I'm about as wide as Nathan. So if I just go right through here, I will be good. Because basically I have to haul all of the beans off of this, off these hilltops down through here over to that pasture over there. So that's where we're gonna be parking semis. There's no way to get semi. I'm used to this. Luckily, the only bright side is this corn probably won't go to waste other than it being smashed. Cows will be in here then over the winter, so they'll be able to pick it clean. Also a fun part, gotta open this gate up every time and shut it. So that's gonna take some time, but obviously have cows here. That's just kind of the joys and the pain of farming eastern Iowa. You know, you can only farm 20%, 25% of this ground. You can only row crop so much. The rest of it's just kind of useless. So unless you have cattle, it makes it really hard to cash flow the ground, especially for young farmers like myself. Man, we need to get these calves weaned. Some of these hosses are big. Like you, number 4, you're a big boy. Weaning basically means we just gotta pull them for their mother. Just kind of a beef cow's life cycle in this area where they're with their mom out in pasture for about 6 months, and then we wean them to put them in the feed yard, start that cycle. And if you guys are curious, I can do a video. I'm not sure what this guy's gonna do, but I can do a video explaining our cattle operation if you guys are curious. Cow, what are you doing? You gonna drink? You gonna go? Either poop or get off the pot, I suppose. Excuse me, because I'm gonna get on the pot. Us in the creek. Get out of here before I get dusted out. Too late, stayed too long. Oh, you just hit something or picked up something.
Yeah, they were all like this.
Yeah, that's not a small one. So soybeans just as a crop are a lot less yielding than corn, you know, roughly 4 times less. So yeah, you can have a bigger header on there, but you typically never need as many trucks or logistical supports like multiple grain carts or anything like that. And with us, with the combine still being down, we're kind of SOL on getting these beans done in time before the rain chances start tonight. We'll see what happens. There he is. Side hill and a half right there. This farm is deceptively steep. We got some good old 12, 14, and 20 degree slopes in through here. But it's what you gotta do in eastern Iowa, farming hilltops and valleys. There's got a 3/4 grain tank right now, or at least it hit his sensors with the side hill. And I'll go ahead and unload him and go. Man, this is gonna be a fight. He's dragging up all over the place. So with beans, you need to be basically carving the ground, but when you got all this damped ground and everything like that, it's pretty tough because you're dragging up. And what I mean when you're dragging up is you're bulldozing ground. Your header isn't sliding across, it's actually pushing dirt. So these beans are coming off, whether they like it or not. It's definitely on the drier side, between 12 and 13%, or sorry, right around perfect, between 12 and 13%. That first load we took in was 13.7, so got docked a little bit, but overall not bad. They're coming off, that's what matters. So Nathan's pushing a lot on these outside rounds because normally we try to go at an angle with how they're planted. And that kind of helps scrape the cutter bar and keep those skid plates underneath the head, the stubble as you're going across at an angle. Those skid plates get wiped off all the time. but when you're out opening up the field in the outside round, you have a lot of pushing, especially in marginal conditions. These aren't perfect conditions, but they're good enough that beans are dry and we're getting them out. Hi, cows. Now I'm gonna take this header trailer, pull that thing in the field just to get it out of there, get it off the slope in case the parking brake for some reason would fail. Don't think it would, but just be better to get it on level-ish ground. Wow, there's no level ground on this field. Not so steep ground. Well, at least this thing's on level ground. Making sure everything will work. All right, let's go catch Nathan. Hopefully he's in the good going now and we can get this field knocked out in an hour. And now we're on the hilltops and the good going. Cool. Get this knocked out. Lickety split. Rolling. It's always fun. So now I gotta take the truck down the hill. I only got 22,000, but just for how steep this farm is, it's just not worth it. And we're in beans, so it's a lot less grain coming out the field, so I can take my time, just go down the hill. Scaled the big mountain. It's probably 100 feet up there or so, if not a little bit more. Now I gotta go through these cows, through the gate, back through the corn, over into that pasture where the truck's waiting. Sir, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, you need to move. Thank you, sir. Oh man, let's go ahead and dump this thing. 21,600 pounds. Those cows are going to town on that hay. Some good hay that Budley brought down for them. Even the little guys are going for it. Up big old hill we go. Oh, it's basically a bluff we're going up. Unloading. Perfect timing. If I was here 30 seconds earlier, it would have even been more perfect timing. But it's not too bad. I just turned the tractor off because I think I'll just be sitting here until he's done with the field. So might as well turn the tractor off and get some editing done. Just munching away in them beans. Shoot, he's probably going 3.5 miles an hour. Not too bad for that little combine. Man, someone needs to clean these windows. How dare they? Actually, to get window cleaning stuff in here. Now he's really rolling along. We are, I can't tell if we're done yet. Nope, not quite done, but pretty dang close. And Nathan can probably barely see. So you see all that dirt behind him? He's just dragging up on some beans. Ground's not perfect, but it's good enough for now. It's good enough to get these beans off, I should say. All done. So Nathan's gonna dump on me and then we'll unhook this head onto the tractor and header on the trailer and get this thing to the next field. So once this header turns down the hill, it's gonna be a lot of weight pushing me, so I'm in low gear, just idling, creeping, and hopefully it doesn't push me too bad, because if I start sliding, then I am screwed. That's a lot more header than we've had up here before. We've always brought the 30-foot auger head, which is a lot lighter than this thing, but actually it's not doing too bad. I'm barely getting pushed, which is perfect. And I'll just leave the grain cart and we'll get Nathan going, and I'll just have to walk the half mile back here. Down the goat path we go. Or cow path, I should say. Well, dang it, I wish I would have had the camera out. Didn't even think about it, but I should have set it up, because basically we just fit a 35-foot head into a 30-foot gate. So that was a little trick I learned on harvest, but basically what you do is you kind of get even with it and slide the combine as far over as possible. Get the left side of the head in the gate, and then you just kind of crank it and brake steer left. And usually you can get like a 35-foot head into a 30-foot gate. You can get like a 45-foot head into like a 35-foot gate. So it's pretty handy trick to have. So well, there's Nathan. He's gonna get started up, and I gotta walk all the way over there. So I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to be the lesser of two evils. So it's gonna be a lot easier to go just walk all the way down there and all the way back. But I think I'm gonna take the hard way out and go down the steep hill, up the steep hill, because we do this while we're deer hunting. So what's the difference? At least now I can feel myself breathe. I don't have any thick pants on, so if I encounter any burrs, that might change things. But there's Nathan. He's gonna get going, and I'm gonna walk down the gully, up the gully. Well, that's not good. He made it about roughly a minute before I heard the engine idle down. He has to get out and fix something. And I'm down to the bottom of the hill. Going down's easy, obviously. So if you guys think this type of stuff is cool, walking through the forest aimlessly with a guy holding the camera talking to himself, you guys should check out my deer hunting videos. We basically do this exact same thing except with firearms. It's pretty fun. Ow. In hindsight, that was incredibly stupid, probably, because I hurts. A lot of birds. Or multiflora rose bushes, whatever you want to call them. Like stuff like that, that hurts. But I made it. And I'm barely winded. So that's good. Now let's go take that grain cart down. And the good part about having cattle is, now that we've harvested this field, the little bit of loss we had, cattle will come in here and start feeding. It's a win-win. Last time going down this goat path for the year. Look at this wake. Kind of neat. I like crossing creeks. We don't do it often. We just have two places that we do it, but it's kind of fun. You guys need to move, please. Oh, so this will be like a small truck, but we'll get her. So we decided to switch. Jeff's gonna take the grain cart for a load because he doesn't like driving this truck. This truck's my favorite. I love the Super 10. So we're just gonna switch. Super 10 as in the transmission. I'm just gonna let the tarp roll over and then we'll get rolling. There goes Jeff. And I'm gonna go to town. So these beans, we are completely full for soybean storage at the farm. So these beans are going uptown. Well, that was a first. Just missed that signal. There goes a train. Beautiful night for a semi-drive, that's for sure. Sweatshirt weather, mid-50s, upper 50s. Just gorgeous out. You can't ask for a better sunset. Mark! This road used to be absolutely terrible, but they patched it in the last month or two. So now it's at least doable, but man, oh man. I can't wait for, I think it's scheduled to get repaved in 2 years. And I can't wait because it is rough, as you can hear. So I'm only going 45. Oh man, dumping in the shed. Whee! Oh, you know, only 20 minutes late. They wanted to close at they wanted to close at 6 tonight. Sorry guys, why we appreciate locally owned elevators, because they're willing to work with us as much as we're willing to work with them. All dumped and heading back north. Should have 3 more semis left until we're done with the soybean harvest, at least full season beans. Enough. Leave the lights on right here and pack my stuff up and let's roll. Now we're shuffling some vehicles around now that we're all done. Well, not all done, but basically Jeff's truck should be 2/3 full, 3/4 full. which it is. If we get all the vehicles, if I bring this vehicle up top and my dad runs me back down, then we'll be able to shuffle everything else back around. Hard for you guys to see, but there's those two there. Those two are 3 acres left on that field, and we'll be moving up top. Budley man, nice half moon out right now. I can see the tractor, you guys can't. So we're gonna go ahead and take this tractor, get her warmed up, and they're just about done. Bam, bam, bam. Sweet lights. I've never used this thing in the dark. Ah, I love four-wheel steer carts. Just whipping her right around. Looks like he's got like 2 passes left, then we'll be ready. That's all he's got left. Like I said, a down back and a down probably. Shoot you. Last of the beans we got for tonight. Sorry, for this field. And we'll get moved up, and I don't know if we're gonna start on the next field or what we're gonna do. Nathan's just humming right along. Before it gets dusty. Let's go and hook his head. Oh, I hope my strobe light is working, which it isn't. That's neat. That's cool. Oh well. Sounds like we're done for the night. Let's head down the hill. Convoy is rolling out. Made her down the mountain. Nathan's on his way down right now, but we'll be up on top. I don't think we're going to start that other field. So apparently we're supposed to have rain this entire week, but not going to get rain until tomorrow evening now. Personally, I think I'd rather start the next field, but I'm not the boss. This is fun. Oh man, going out the row of corn. Sucks that we had to destroy a row, but you know what? It's what it is. Heading up top. Woohoo! A little bit of weight back there. See how far, how well we can pull this thing. 150 ponies of horsepower. A 35-foot draper. And Mr. Weber out dumping some corn. Have a good harvest there, Scott. Alrighty, a good night, Beanhead. We'll be back for you in the morning. Just dropped you off at the last field. So we just fueled up the combine and government juiced it up. Then we're gonna do the same thing to the tractor. And then my dad's tractor, probably not gonna have enough diesel to top it back off, but oh well. Maybe we'll top it off when we come back next time. So I'm gonna put this thing away, and then we're gonna head back down below, drop Jeff off at his semi, and then we're going to head back home, grab some Gino's pizza, and then call it a night. Good night, baby blue. Thunder Creek is the bee's knees. Love having a fuel trailer. Woo-wee. Oh, wrong direction. That's how tired I am. And it was a day, guys. We are one field away from finishing full season bean harvest. One field, that is it. We'll get done tomorrow, barring any rain, which there's probably gonna be rain because I just said that. Anyway, besides the point, we are going to be calling it quits for the night, and we'll pick it back up in the morning. More than likely, I'll be up in the afternoon. We shall see though. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, guys, as always, it's a ta for now. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video and making it to the end. Just want to quick remind you guys that if you haven't heard already, we are doing a limited time merchandise order. The store closes at November 25th, on November 25th. It is linked down in the description. Go check it out right now. It's limited time. Like I said, you can get hats, sweatshirts, t-shirts, you can get quarter zips, you can get winter caps, you can get trapper hats, which if you guys don't know what a trapper hat is, get one, because I am really looking forward to it. So anyway, there's a limited time offer, guys. Go to that link in the description. You're not going to miss out. It's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. You will get those by Christmas. Like I said, the store will close November 25th. It is guaranteed to get there by Christmas within 1 to 2 weeks beforehand. So anyway, go check it out if you don't mind. Thanks, guys.